everybody, it's Rainy again here from Bubbles, Baubles, and Bows, and I'm here for another episode crafting video for y'all. Today we're not making soap. I thought we'd do a little bit something different and make some candle melters, which I also make. I've got a few of them on the video channel already. That I have done for y'all. But today I want to do something a little different. I want to do these little molds. I got these at Michael's. I think you can get them on Amazon, probably way cheaper than I paid for them on Michael's. But they're little bundt cakes, and they're different ones. 3 different types on here. And so I thought I would make my candle melts in these, and these hold about 3.5 ounces or so of wax. And then I would put I'm going to decorate the tops of them, and these are going to be holiday scent melters. And the scent I'm going to be using today is Molasses Cookie is going to be one of them. And the other one is going to be one that I got from Michael's. I saw it there when I was just browsing through. I don't know how strong it's going to be or how it's going to react in this. You know, I don't usually use Michael's scents, but I thought I would give it a try since it is a holiday scent. It's from Country Lane, and it is the Pumpkin Ginger Streusel. Can you see that? So, so I thought we could try it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing we want to do is you need to get you a heat-proof measuring bowl. Okay, and I'm going to do 16 ounces of wax. And the wax I'm using today is the Pillar of Bliss wax, and it is from Nature's Garden. And Pillar of Bliss wax is a blended wax. It has soy wax and paraffin in it, and you can use it for votives and pillar candles, and it's also used with wax tarts. So, and it says it has an excellent scent retention. So what you want to do is you want to go by whatever the manufacturer of your wax that you are using. As far as the scent retention, how much you're supposed to add in there, and the temperature you're supposed to pour it at, and what, you know, there's a lot of different instructions on the wax that you're going to be using, whichever one you choose to use. That has, you know, exactly when you're supposed to pour it. Just follow directions on there, and that will help you make a very good candle, so, or scent melter, or whatever it is you're making with your wax. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my wax melted already, and I'm just going to add it into my container. And like I said, it's going to be 16 ounces of wax. Okay, so you want to make sure your wax is scraped down as well. If you and start gently, because if you start too vigorously, this is exactly what happens. You get the wax up on the sides, and you don't want that. So, alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add my scent. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add my colorant to it. And you want to use candle colorant. I'm using a liquid candle colorant called Spiced Pumpkin. I'm just going to add a little bit until I get the color that I want. And you can also use a cold spoon. Or you can drop it on a cold surface, and it will show, the color will dry, the color of what's going to be the actual end product. So I'm going to get a little bit darker. Okay. I want these to look kind of dessert-ish. I'm just going to drop a little bit right here on my table. I'm gonna put, I want it a little bit darker. Okay. Alright, so after I do that, like I said, I'm fixing to add my scent, and you want to go by your manufacturer instructions as well on that, because each wax only holds so much scent. If you put too much in there, it will seep out. It won't set up right. It'll make your wax soft. You don't want any of that. So you want to make sure you go by your manufacturer's instructions on that as well. So, and you also want to, once I add my scent to the mixture, my wax, I'm going to set my timer for 2 minutes, because that's how long you need to stir your wax to get the scent to bind to the waxes. Some people say their wax melter doesn't have a good scent throw, or it's not retaining, and they don't smell. So this could be some of the problem when if you don't stir for the proper amount to allow the wax and the scent to bind together. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my scent, and I'm just gonna stir gently for 2 minutes. And I have set my timer, that way I know that it's doing it, and I'm stirred for a correct amount of time. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stir this. Okay, I've done my wax for 2 minutes, so now I'm going to add them to my little molds. And this one will be for me. I'm just going to clean out this wax here that I have. This will be my extra wax melter right here for my little tester. So, okay. So that is it with the first part of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this sit up, and then we're going to come back and we are going to decorate the tops in a little holiday fashion. So I'll see y'all back in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and my molds have set up. It's actually been 24 hours, so I'm going to bring y'all back and we're going to unmold it here. And this is what it looks like. This is one of the styles that is on there, or in the mold. And it comes out real easy because of the silicone, so. Okay. Alright. And they already smell so good. So here is, let me straighten up my little thing here. Make sure when you're doing this that you have it on, I have mine on a little tray here, and I just got it lined with some parchment paper. Because the wax, you know, when you're decorating it, you don't want the wax to get all over everything. I have a stainless steel table, and it is very difficult to get off of that. So, anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I have already pre-melted my wax, and I'm just going to get it out over here so I can show y'all what I'm doing. And you don't, remember, you don't need a lot, unless you have a lot of, if you have a lot of scent melts to decorate your little desserts, then you're going to need more, of course. But make sure that you go by your manufacturer's directions on your wax, like I said before, about when to add your scent and your colorant and all that. So I'm just going to leave this, the wax is white, so I'm going to leave it white because I want a white drizzle on top of here, and I'm going to put some sprinkles on there. I'm just going to put some gold glitter, and this is some chopped up wax. It's unscented that I'm going to sprinkle on top of there. And I'm also going to do some gold glitter sugar crystals, and those are in your baking section, and you can decorate them with all kinds of stuff from there. So you could put little embeds on top of this, on top of your wax once you do it, but I'm not gonna do an embed today. I'm just gonna do the wax sprinkles and the sugar crystals and the glitter. So so here is what your finished product is going to be before you decorate it. And let's go ahead and get started. So here's my wax. Okay, and you want to make sure that it's at your correct temperature. So it's almost there. It's got to cool down like another 6 degrees, and then we'll be able to add our scent and continue with our project. So we're going to let that cool down, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, our wax has cooled down long enough to, enough to add our scent. And the scent that I'm adding, I only have a little bit left of it, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and use it up, is from Rustic Escentuals. And it is sweet pumpkin. Now, I was going to use a vanilla drizzle or a cream cheese drizzle, but I was out of that as well. So I'm just going to use this and use it on up. Okay. And remember, you want to stir it for 2 minutes. That way all of the scent binds to your wax. So Okay, we have stirred our scent, our wax, for 2 minutes so that the scent will bind to your wax. You need to stir it at least 2 minutes. If you stir it more, that's fine. It just reassures that it does bind. But you want to stir it as gently as possible so that you don't cause a lot of air bubbles in here. So, but anyway, so that's that. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to whip this wax and I'm going to put it in a piping bag, and we are going to pipe the tops on our wax melt bundt cakes. So this has to set up until a ring, a little ring starts forming around the outside. See, you can see it's already starting to cool down quite a bit till it cools down, and then we're going to use a whipper and whip it up. Okay, and then we'll go from there. So alright, I'll see y'all back when this is set up. Okay, I'm back and my wax is cooling down. As you can see, it's getting very thick consistency, and we're going to try to whip it some now. Now don't worry about these chunks. This whipping action should, you know, beat out any chunks. So I'm going to whip this right here. And can you see okay? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I was talking to my little daughter to make sure that she could see the bowl. Okay, so I'm just going to use a regular O hand mixer. So hope y'all enjoyed this episode today, and I hope everyone's having a good day and doing something nice for themselves. That's, you know, life's too short not to do so. Have fun, whatever it is. If you like what we did today and you'd like to see more videos on what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and like our video and share it if you want. Subscribe to the channel if you like us a lot, or if you just want to see what's coming down the pike. And be sure to hit the little drop down bell so you'll be notified anytime we upload any new content. So it was fun being with y'all today, and I look forward to our next little holiday baking scent melter episode that I'm going to be putting up soon. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.